Welcome back. It's been a minute since I made a video on this series, but if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, you'll know that I've been live streaming. Needless to say, I need to catch the video up on some things that I've done in the past few live streams because while it's not much, it is some stuff that you guys have not seen at all yet. So let's catch you guys up to speed and also explain a little bit more about what's been going on. Because if you aren't aware, we built this thing out, but there's been nothing up top this entire time. But you can see some lighting in there, which means I built something. So when you bounce off and you land up on the second floor off of the jump pad now, you can see that we added some storage, which was very much needed. Before today, all of my storage existed up on top of that hill over there, which is very far away. Now we have all of our gray items here, all of our green items, all of our blues, and you guys get the point. We have purples over here. And then of course we have all of our extra overflow items as well as a corner, which doesn't look like much, but there is something very special about this corner. Again, I've been live streaming and this entire corner was designed on live stream in front of a live audience. I've really been enjoying the live streams because it's allowed me to sit down and play the game for a long period of time. Also, over on the live streams, I use face cam so you guys can stare at me or watch the gameplay or something. Anyway, we got all of our fish in these storage containers over here, and this is our little corner where we're gonna go ahead and store them. The reason that I'm not throwing them straight into the food processor is because in the patch notes, if you didn't see, basically there was one string of text that said, be sure to hold on to those legendary fish. There will be a way to display them in future updates. That's why I have all of my legendary fish up there. I'm not gonna go ahead and shred them just yet because I'm interested to see what they actually add. What I'm thinking is they're probably gonna do an item plate similar to Minecraft, but you never know. Also, if we come back up here where our village square is, you'll realize that all of the storage is gone from here. Like I said, we transferred it over, so no longer do I have anything up here. Which brings me to my first question that I have, and that's whether I should even keep this village square here, considering that, I mean, we have a few things and we have our villagers working on jobs. For instance, if we go to Fish Stick, he's cooking us up some food, which we can go ahead and grab there. Also, I need to destroy the grill because he's making me horrible foods. Fun fact, if you have a grill and you're getting foods that you don't really care about, just only use an oven. I'm sure most of you know that, but since I just broke it, I figured I would explain why. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying before I got distracted, I don't know if I should keep this village here. You guys let me know in the comments. One thing I'm thinking is that I can also come over here and just put a village down over there. There's no harm in that. Only problem is I can only have so many villagers, so what's even the point of having it up there? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. You guys let me know what you guys think. And believe it or not, that's basically all I've done in the past few live streams besides talk to my live chat and fish a whole lot. I mean, I did a lot of fishing in my first ever stream, but in terms of designing that building, I wanted to save the rest of the building for this video, which is the main focus of today's video because we are going to get to work. Let's take you guys down here before it gets super dark so I can explain what I want to do and get prepared for it. So one quick glance around the spot that I'm sitting at, and you can see that there's no buildings here except for my spawn point, which I can easily move. But in my opinion, it's the perfect spot for some things that I'm missing in my world, which are the food processor and the juicer, because these are two items that you need in order to cook these bait buckets. Right now, all I have are common bait buckets, and I want to get a farm going where I can get a bunch of bait buckets and store them and use the lake, specifically this island right here, as a main fishing hub. What I'm alluding to is the fact that I'm going to put both of these things down here and also build it out to make it feel like a nice big fishing island. I'm not sure on the exact building that I want to do behind me here, but all I know is that I think I want to use wood because I've been using stone for everything so far, as you can see, but I feel like wood fits the fishing theme a little bit better, and also it would break up the color because everything, like I said, is the same color. Oh yeah, also one thing that I did that I forgot to update on was that I built out these fences here. Around this entire thing is now a fence, whereas before it was literally just open like this, so you can just run and jump off. I feel like the fence just really ties this place together. Now it feels a little bit more like a boardwalk. And let's go ahead and check out how much wood we have. Over here is our new storage room, which I love that everything is so organized, but it looks like the sun is rising here, so it's the perfect time to go ahead and get started on this build. To begin with, we're going to destroy this campfire. As always with this area, I want to keep as much of the nature here as possible, so we're going to try not to tear down any trees. The first thing that we're going to do straight away is actually just plop down a campfire once again. And the railings that I want to use across this entire thing are these plank railings, which means in the meantime, we also have to make sure we're getting a bunch of planks. and that should be the last floor we need for this design here. But here's our nice and simple campfire. It's in the center of this island so it can give off light, and since it's not nighttime yet, I don't want to put any more lights down. So while we wait, I know I said I wanted to keep the environment pretty true, but I do need to delete these for a very important part of the build. And what we're going to go ahead and do right away is put down a garden plot followed by a grain mill, and we're immediately just going to plant a pepper seed inside. And what we want to try out is a glitch. I need to test it, and like I said, since this is going to be a fishing farm, obviously this whole entire island is going to be dedicated to farming as efficiently as possible. And there is a glitch that I want to try, but I do need to wait for that pepper plant to grow. So in the meantime, let's grab some more resources. That way we can come over here and officially place these two things down. I'm going to move them pretty soon, but for the time being, they're going to sit there. Anyway, let's continue on to our next part of the build. So the way I want to do this is first off by building some pathways along the floor, and we're doing that by using these solid brown planks. I think these make great walkways, especially against the snow. So let's continue putting these down and lay out a floor. And here is the walkway that we came up with. I put this cool little corner design on every single turn, and I really like the way it turned out. As you can see, we have walkways to go every single which way, and it's not even close to done. Obviously, we have to go ahead and fence this thing up, as well as put some pillars around it. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And after one more quick time lapse in the video, we now have our entire foundation set out. It looks just a little bit better than it did at the beginning of this video. You know, we still have to add everything that's going to make this an actual fishing port, but with this foundation laid out and walking around it, you can kind of already see the vision. Over here is going to be our actual fishing dock with a staircase that will lead us up a little bit, and we'll be able to fish down into the lake right here. If we keep going this way, we have a little bit of storage, which I would be putting this stuff down, but as you can see, I'm completely out of wood at this entire village. But let's continue walking around. So as you can see, we have another access point to the fire, as well as access to the staircase and the bridge to get us out of here. But coming back into it, if we finish up walking this way, we can access another area where we'll be able to fish, as well as, of course, the things that we put down earlier, like the food processor, the juicer, and then our garden plant. The glitch that I was talking about is very simple. Apparently, if you collect your farm crop and then you back out, apparently when you rejoin, you're able to collect even more spicy peppers, which is confirmed. As you can see, I just collected another one there. And again, if I back out and rejoin once again, you'll be able to collect another spicy pepper. And that might not feel like a lot because it's obviously not hard to get these spicy peppers. But what I will say is that when you plant a bunch of garden plots together, you can actually farm all of them at the same time and then back out, and you'll be able to get a lot of spicy peppers. And you might be asking me, Kaz, why do you need spicy peppers? Well, if you come over here to our juicer, you can see that the way to make a bait bucket in the epic rarity requires you to make an entire spicy burger. And if we put down a grill, you can see that to make a spicy burger, you need spicy peppers. So if we want an infinite supply without having to run to the desert every single time we're finding them in cave chests, we'll need a consistent source, and this will be it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we can also do the same exact thing with our slapberries. That way we can make a slap juice, because obviously, like I said, that is also required to make our bait buckets. So I got a lot of farm room over here, as well as in this middle area here, to make this place completely self-sustainable, and I'll never have to leave to go get those resources elsewhere. And last thing I'll say on that little tiny glitch is shout out to Crafty on Lego Fortnite. You can check out his channel. He makes a lot of super helpful tips and tricks videos, so go subscribe to him if you haven't. That's where I got this one from. But anyway, we're gonna find the rest of our slapberries, because I believe we have some. Here's 3, and there's 8 more. And we're coming back over here to our brand new island to make as many slap juices as we can. So we'll get 11 of those, and we can actually go ahead and make some spicy burgers as well. Like I said, you need a grill for that. So for the meantime, I don't know where any of this is going to end up permanently, but we'll leave the grill there. And now I realize we need some meat. Pause. So we need to go get that. That way we can finish making those spicy burgers and continue on our journey. All right, so we got ourselves a bunch of food. As you can see, we got 32 pieces of meat, and right off the bat, we'll also take these slap juices and we'll make some spicy burgers, because why not? Like you guys already know, the one thing that I'm lacking on are these spicy peppers. As you can see, I only have 3. But for the time being, we got 4 spicy burgers. That's enough to start on our bigger venture here, which is just mass producing these bait buckets. So we'll make 4 for now, and we'll take these and we'll go ahead and put them straight into our first ever piece of storage that we're going to install here. It's going to be a fridge, which fits perfectly in this spot right here. It's literally a perfect fit, so we can go ahead and open it up and put some bait buckets inside. You know, I still need to build out some things on this dock, but that'll come in future episodes. I need to build out this part right here, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I'm thinking a 2-story fishing deck, but I'll probably end up doing that on live stream. So make sure you guys just subscribe to see that. And while it's getting dark, the last thing that I want to go ahead and do in today's episode is put some lighting down across the entire island. And all I need for that is vines and some wood. And like I already mentioned, I hardly have any wood left. I only have 16 pieces, so we're gonna have to actually just go ahead and make that work, which we definitely can. Let's go ahead and get started though. I'm thinking that I want to put down these wall candles, and I really like the look of these, so we'll just slap one there. Yep, I like these. Let's go ahead and just fill up the rest of this with these candles, and I'll see you guys when we're done with that. And there we go. It's perfect that it's nighttime because you can see these lights in all of their glory, and I love the way this entire thing turned out. As you can see now, walking through this thing without a torch in our hand, very, very well lit up. And it really only is the beginning for our brand new fishing island. So I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of this project. Again, like I said, I'm going to be building out the rest of this on live stream. If you guys are watching this on the day it comes out, I'll be live tomorrow. But if you're watching this after the fact, just make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on. That way you never miss a live stream or a future video. I'm going to ramp up the videos again. I know I've been missing a lot of days, but we're gonna pick it back up here very soon. So I hope you guys are excited for the future content. Other than all that though, it's been your boy Kaz. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.